Let's talk about focus. When I try to worry about everything all the time, I end up being able to meaningfully impact just about nothing. There are so many things that are distracting in today's reality. There are literally giant supercomputers that are designed to steal our attention. And they're pretty damn good at it. So, what do we do about that? I'm not going to pretend to have the answers. I certainly have not figured this out for myself all the way, but I've made some progress on it. And the main lessons that I have pertaining to protecting my focus and my attention, I think there are two big takeaways. So one is on the more negative side of like creating friction that mitigates the distractive qualities. Maybe a better way to phrase that is like creating friction that inhibits the initiation of being in a distracted mode, right? Like the problem with scrolling is that once you start, it's hard to stop. So setting up your systems in a way that it's hard to start is going to help you be much better off. And there are lots of ways to do this. I've been using an app that's called Screen Zen that helps me. I've realized that with YouTube, there is some real utility to YouTube, but what I don't want is for the recommended feed to just send me down this endless rabbit hole. And so I found this browser extension called Unhook, which allows you to basically preserve all of the utility of YouTube, but without having the recommended feed in there. And so far in using that, that has been a game changer for me. And just things like that, things that interrupt the process of scrolling to mitigate the likelihood that you're going to go down the rabbit hole. But I think the far more important thing is to have clarity on your broad vision for the future and to be able to block time in for taking meaningful action on that in the present. And there have been points in my life where I've done this substantially better than I've been doing it recently. But as I work to get back into that mode, just realizing that for the vast majority of things, the right thing to do right now is nothing. I need to find the one thing in this present moment that has the most overlap between meaningful and actionable. And the better that I get at doing that, the more fulfilling my life will be in the present, and the more agency and autonomy, just capacity to positively impact the future while creating a life that I want. The more that I'm able to take the meaningful action steps in the present, the better that I will be at doing that for the future. So, saying it is, well, I didn't say it very simply, but it's one of those things that's easier said than done. I think just about everything is easier said than done. But it's the doing it that actually counts. So, let's do it.